Okay. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Um, so yeah. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Okay, this game has definitely gone off to a rocky start, I guess. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menus at any time. Yes, contain spoilers or no. Let's go no. You know what? If you guys have anxiety or anything, I would say the scenes that you guys think is bad, just click out and then come back and check every once in a while if you guys don't want to watch it. But we gotta play it exactly how it would be. Oh, peaceful music though. I like the music. Do 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 do. Doki Doki. Okay. 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 Enter my name. Um. Let's just go with Lovely. It's not really a name, but let's just go with Lovely. Alright. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I can't even read half of these names, by the way, so if I butcher them so much, I apologize 100%. That girl is Soroi, or Sayori. I don't know. I'm gonna say Sayori. Sayori. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Also, I didn't know this was going to be a completely reading game, but I should have figured a literature type game, I guess. That's what it seems like. It should have been reading. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Like I said, I'm sorry if I butcher the name so bad. This is Sayori, apparently. Or Sayori, I don't know her name. Haha. I overslept again. That's what we were just saying. But I caught you this time. Maybe. Oh, wait. I'm lovely, I forgot. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. This game would be so much better if I could get my friends in here and actually do, like, voiceover for each character. I have to try to, like, match all the energies, and I don't know if I could do it. I don't even want to do the E. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lovely. I'm here, Sayori, I got it. Yeah, just because you type it doesn't mean I can pronounce it, but I get what you're saying. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you didn't wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean. I can't read. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. That, I don't know why, but it was so hard for me to read. Whatever you say, sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, lovely, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. She likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you want to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you've been happy now. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat... I don't know if I'm reading that. A neat in a few years? Because you're not used to the real world? I don't know what neat means, but okay. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I can't. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she doesn't exaggerate everything inside her head a little. We finally made it to the next scene. The school day is ordinary as... I can't read, apparently. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with Anime Club. Hello! NEET is an abbreviation. It means not in education, employment, or training. Oh, so a definition of me. Sayori. They must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Looked around and realized that I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't even need to wait up for me if it's going to take... Oh wait, this is me now. You don't even need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sorry. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Me neither. Siri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. It's used to describe a young person and no longer in school and does not have a job or in training to do a job. Tech, you have a job, which is watching your little brother, so... I mean, it almost describes me exactly, except, I mean, I watch my little brother, but... Sayori, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I have no emotion behind this reading, but I figured I'd just read it out anyways, just to hopefully continue it. I can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all of this out. Let out alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I can't read that word because apparently I got fucking. I can't think of the term either. I can read it in my mind, but every time I try to say it, it just comes out like trash. Dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school rarely visit. I rarely visit, or we rarely, I don't know. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I thought it was still her, but yeah, I glanced around the room. Oh, dang. It's a club full of girls, huh? Welcome to the Litter Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I can't do it. There's so many girls. How lovely, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I would try to do different voices for them all, but I don't know if I could actually keep up with all their voices and remember which voice goes to who, so, or even do the same tone or anything every single time, so I will do my best to try to make them sound differently every time, but we'll see. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I don't know, I feel like Yuri is shy. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. DW, oh. I mean, I can read them normally pretty well. There's some words I struggle with every once in a while, but other than that, I can read it pretty well. It's just I try to not do the same voice for every character. It's just I can't do other voices that well, especially female voices. So if it makes it easier, I'll give you 30 seconds on the female parts so you can read it in your own tone. And then I will just read the parts that say lovely, because it'll probably make it faster too. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. I don't know Monica. Who the fuck is this chick? It's great to see you again, lovely. Whoa. Monica, calm down. Monica, or whatever your name is. I don't know what your name is. Monica, Monica. Manka. I don't know. One of the three, but dang, smile sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class year. I'm gonna say Monica. Monica was probably the first popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. I mean, they look pretty similar to me, don't they look pretty similar? Just different eye colors and longer hair. Yeah, I mean, honestly. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica. Or Monica. I forgot what I was calling her already. Come sit down, lovely. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. Oh, I'll get the cupcakes. Yeah, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then I make some tea as well. Okay. Dang. Feel like I'm the center of attention now since I came in. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I see already mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Manka. I don't know. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabbed a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward to take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Okay. Oh, whoa. Yeah, Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with ice and the little pieces of chocolates were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea we were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. I can't read. Sorry, grabs one first, then when... I still can't figure out what that chick's name is. I'll go with Sayori. That sounds better. I'll go with... I can't remember the other chick's name either. Sayori... It'll get there. Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. It was Natsuki. And then there was Yuri. Yeah, Yuri, Natsuki, Suri, whatever. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, a bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why do you think of me? It's not like I... Have I heard this somewhere before? Or somewhere... Yeah. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, so you said... Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the tea next to the cupcake tray. To keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. Or gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, I guess. Hey, don't let them yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Alright, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Wait, that's Yuri? Okay, yeah, so Yuri, Monica or whatever, Monka or whatever her name is, Suri or whatever her name is, those are the four, right? Oh no, there was another one. I keep forgetting her name. Seems like too much work for a game. Have you seen Friends? Question mark. Wait, no, Z. Have you seen Friends? Right? Yeah, I've seen Friends. Was it Monka? Monka or Monica? Yeah, Monka, right? Yeah, Ross's sister is named Monica, yeah. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monka raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here, but... Sorry. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sora seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure... Okay, as the president... I can't even read. As the president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone. Manga, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of these major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Oh, I said it right when you said Ross's sister's name, so I guess I'll just go with Monica. It's the easiest way to read it, Monica. I don't think that's actually how you say it. I guarantee you there's probably some pronunciation in there that's not actually how we pronounce it, but yeah, no, Monica's the easiest way to read it. So, Monica. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and probably seeing how everything prepares for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement, and I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be pretty hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Wow, everybody's in agreement. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of new members joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Lovely, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past 4 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Yeah, good manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels, novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Those are normally my favorites too. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, and I read a horror book once. I read a horror book once. That was me. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't something it down. Surely horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share some? Or why don't you share them? Or that's me. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you. Or I guess the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, lovely? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Never said I would join this club. Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, lovely, you all put me in a corner here now. Now I have to join the club. Yeah, probably because it's a Japanese game. It's probably spelled that was, but something is silent. But since it's spelled the same was as Ra's sister, Monica sounds better. Yeah, Monica does sound better. LMAO. Bro, my cousin is still sending me like Snapchat spotlights. I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Let's say I'm writing if I'm writing poems, it's the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Okay. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the Legend Club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Okay. This went from a literature club to a harem. Yes, I'm so happy. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to Literature Club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Lovely, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hey. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah. I don't know if I can, though. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, lovely, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Syria and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Bro, are you telling me these are the only 2 scenes in the whole entire game, or is this house and that classroom? Without the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. Whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sorry, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. While I'd really be happy spending every day after school in literature club, perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Also, the reason I'm having struggle reading a little bit is because I have a bottle right there in front of some of the words. So I have to keep trying to lean over and see what it says. It's time to write a poem! We're writing poems now? Yeah, it ganged up real quick on me though. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? Kawaii? Kawaii? Incongruent variants, giggle, wonderful, massacre, anime, bubbles, Heavenson, hopeless. So anime is definitely gonna be Natsuki. Let's go with hopeless. Hopeless, scars, tragedy, and passion. Oh, we had to do 20? We have to pick 20? We have to pick 20 questions. I say forgive. And then I say horror. And then I say laugh. Shiny. Let's do lust. I searched up good poems to hope. Yeah, they give us like six words or 8 words we have to pick from. 5 or 10 words we have to pick from every time, and supposedly they're gonna resemble a character from the game. I'm kind of guessing what it's gonna be though, because Yuri, I'm pretty sure, likes murder mysteries and stuff like that, and like all that type of stuff, and then Natsuki likes anime and all that type of stuff. And then it seems like our friend, the one that's in our life all the time, it seems like Seal or whatever, Sayo or whatever, she likes everything. Right, let's do desire. Dark. Kiss. Misfortune. Hope. Lollipop. Bliss. Unrequited. Landscape, I guess, even though that's not, it has nothing to do with any of the girls. Calm. Okay, that's the last one. Cheer. Now, you guys will see how long you guys have me for this game, though. Hi again, lovely. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for you, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, lovely. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sure, you told me. Sarah told me you didn't want to join a club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you want to plan. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's the key. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection in the club room. That's the key. Finds yourself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Yeah, manga. I mean, that sounds pretty similar. Or Monica, manga. I mean, manga sound similar to me, so I feel like it's gonna be manga. I guarantee the I is silent or something, but no, I'll go with Monica because it's easier to say. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated Natsuki flops back into her seat. Oh my god, please let this make sense. It's not. Don't worry, guys. Hopefully Boys gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with this busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. So, you two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. Okay. We don't need to get jealous out here. I know there's 4 of you, but there's enough of me to go around. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I think this game is all about trying to find one of these girls to date, though, or something, and it's all about literature too. So you're supposed to create poems and stuff, I guess, but you're supposed to try to resemble 2 girls. One of the girls, and I guess you're supposed to end up dating one of them. I have no idea. How come you and Lovely could become good friends too? How come? I meant you guys. Okay. Sorry. As usual, sorry seems. Obviously, to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh, what'd you bring me? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Yuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Yeah, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I wouldn't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. What'd you get me? Lily reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I can't read, apparently. I need a book, apparently. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl actually being so cute? This game is so weird. It's so weird. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Suri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. And it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down at the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Could probably fall asleep right now. It's a little bit me in real life too. I close my eyes and end up listening to Suri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna see really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds so dense and intellectual. It is. I can't read apparently, but it's not like that at all, you know? Just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks their creative minds. Well, it doesn't solve the problem though. Yeah, what do you mean? Even if it comes up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. Even first place if it's a literature event. So if it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Suri is talking this really seriously. I don't know if it's just them putting the words in weird spaces or if it's just me messing up my whole entire sentences, but hey. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Well, that's a good point. In this case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Yeah, she loves cupcakes, apparently. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sarah is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her go on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Why? Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Oh, so we're into Monica, huh? Okay. Yeah, I always say when I read out loud. I suck at reading out loud. That's why, like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna hit the pause, or not the pause. One thing for sure, turned on that music volume, but not. One thing I have realized, you know how they do those reading tests in school? If you went to like public schools and stuff, they do like those reading tests where you'd have to read out loud to the person and see how many words per minute you could read or whatever. But no, like I'd always mess up on that so much. But when I'd be reading a book by myself and like in my brain and stuff, I'd read it pretty quickly. But no, like when I'm reading out loud and stuff, it's like I'd always mess up on the words and get so slow behind. Yeah, I feel like schools know it, but like they just still do it. So it's so much harder to read out loud than it is not to. I know, I know. You're always looking for me, looking out for me. Sorry. That's what I do best. That's a problem. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? No, just kidding. Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sarah, if it's written all over you. Sarah glances around at herself. How's this written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. Bro, I swear, Siri only says eh or ah. Or both. Eh. Eh or ah. Eh. Whoa. Lovely. What are you doing out here? Getting all seductively now, huh? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Okay. Man, you really need a brush for you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Dang, lovely. Go savage on her, huh? Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, sorry. What do you think you do? You don't have a boy. Why? Who? Okay. I was reading originally, who do you think? But no, wow. My reading is not reading today. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? See, I told you. She says eh or ah. Eh or ah. Or both. Eh? That's super mean. Alright, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind? Okay. Okay. Why do we have to get this angle? Okay. Hey, okay. This is so funny. Okay. Can we skip? This is getting real seductive now. Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? Um, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Okay. I don't know where we're going into this game now. I might have after we get to the next scene. I'm probably gonna end the stream. Then I will go and search this game up and see where this game goes, because what are we looking at right now? Why is this one so hard to close? I don't want to see anything about breasticles on the next thing, okay? Yeah, okay. I just I, I literally just I don't want to see nothing about breasticles on the next thing, and then it pops up with I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. And the game's basically talking about her breasticles. Get out of here. Does this thing even fit you properly? This game is crazy. It did when I bought it. How long ago was that? 5 years ago? If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I can't. I can't. What the heck is this? Yeah, don't say that out loud. Yeah, you look much better now. Fully clothed, buttoned up. God, have to talk about that type of stuff in school. Just button it up. Why does it feel strange to see Swords blazer buttoned up like that? Probably because she never has it buttoned up, apparently. Why is it so stuffy? Because apparently it's a 5-year-old top. It's not worth it at all. She unbuttons it once again. Yeah. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't, I can't read. If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't, I want to keep saying ever. If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. I would sure hope he wouldn't. So that's the whole reason why you don't want a boyfriend, is so that I still do things like this? I wish I had a face cam, because my face is crazy right now. What the heck? This game, and you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Okay. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Okay. Yeah, stop saying all these embarrassing things. What the heck? We don't need to hear about this in the middle of school, okay? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Maybe not to you. Jeez. Or anything, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. What's the deal? I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Wow, that line right there, I feel like that line matches me and Rosie. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. I mean, I can't speak for Rosie, but I don't really take care of myself. But I swear, she takes better care of me than I do myself. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Yep. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you to sometimes. Yeah, you have been very, very on top of me, I guess. I mean, God, you're literally attached to me right now. Okay, everyone. Thank God, Monica. Oh, thank God somebody interrupted it. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh. I wasn't looking forward to that. Yeah, same. I'm looking forward to reading mine, too. Yeah, I remember to write a poem where my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find somebody to share with? I can't wait! Trey and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poem as on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yeah, so us three don't want to share poems. Those two are so happy. Who should I share my poem to first? Yeah, W Monica to the rescue. Oh, I'm gonna let you guys decide this one. Who should I share my poem to first? I will be right back. I'm gonna go do something real quick, and then I'll be back, and I will see what you. I know you want to see my poem. My back hurts and I want to try to lay down, but both dogs are in my spot. Yeah, I don't have. I mean, I have dogs, but I don't have dogs. I have cats. Alright, Rosie, who should I tell my poem to first, though? It's either I want to tell it to Monica or Yuri. Yuri, who's the one with the dark hair? Is the one with the dark hair Yuri, or is the one with the dark hair Monica? Like the black hair. The one with the black hair is the one I want to share my poem to first. So Yuri's the one with the black hair, or is that just the one you're saying I should share it to first? Because if that's the one you're saying I should share it to first, then yeah, I'll do Yuri. But I do want to share it to the one with the black hair first. Okay, black, purple. I forgot in anime they can't really do black hair, so. Yeah, we'll do your. dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Um. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. I don't like how this is going already. We don't ever get to see my poem. They just read it and tell me what they think about it. Oh, she looks worried. uh, um, it's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I should have put my thoughts into words. Oh, it's that bad, huh? You know what he said the first poem would be great, okay? First time writing, it's always bad. I just time to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. It was that bad. It was that bad. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's not bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, sorry. Can't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there were specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is the both style and the express. I didn't know we were getting a whole literature lesson in this game, by the way. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it says her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. So, of course, that's something you can't. Of course, that's not okay. I was gonna say I thought it said, of course, that's something you can be blamed for. I was like, what? But no, of course, that's something. That's it's not even that something not okay. I can't read. That's not something you can be blamed for. I can't read. There's so many different skills and technologies, techniques that can go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice. And I also know my headphone cut out there, so if you guys heard me cut out, it's fine. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Not to be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Nazuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Or hear your thought process behind it, I think it said. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. And I'll be honest, since it's our first time showing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Haha. Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, lovely. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the world. In their works, I can't read, I told you. They usually do more than tell a simple story or painting a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'm trying to not make this go fast, but It's so good, lovely. I love it. It's not just a poem. It's a lovely poem. It's a lovely poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I could feel your feelings, or like I could feel your feelings in it. Sarah hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sarah. I'm really happy that I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, lovely. Deep down, you're not as selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Ori. I'm not really sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be okay. I was reading that correctly. That will be my way of thanking you. All right, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too. Really bad at this. Okay, we'll see about that. If whoever just joined, I'm so sorry if this is terrible. Also, we're ending stream just after this. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play, or are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sorry. It's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. I can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sound just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line, breakfast. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, one more person. It's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Yeah, right? Just be honest. I am. Why are you just convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you to do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Coughing. Dying. It's as if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Shuri and Monaco are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I don't think that's the actual word I was looking for, but hey. As they read in the tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrow furrow on frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively turns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for... If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Or actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Story liked it, and Lovely did too. So based on that, I'm glad they gave you suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style, and I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Lovely liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Lovely appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? You guys are both full of yourself. You guys are both talking about me like I enjoyed your poems. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Okay. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lovely started showing up. Dang! Bro, roasted. Had a toaster. I was the ones whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lovely started showing up. What? Well, Natsuki's the one that is telling that to Yuri is that her boobs grew a size bigger. Yuri's did, but I don't want to say nothing more. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned to me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Lovely. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could... Okay. Why do you guys always bring me into the middle of your guys' fights? Can't you guys figure it out yourselves? If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I mean, the meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, lovely. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You do understand that, right, lovely? Well, how do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Natsuki, Yuri, or help me, sorry. I almost want to just pick Yuri. I like Yuri a lot out of all the girls. I would probably pick Yuri, but help me, sorry. Yeah, why do you have to put me in the middle of this? Picking Sayori or whatever would be the easy way out of everything. I'm gonna go with Yuri. Okay, we gotta go with Yuri. I think I went with Natsuki. Oh, you're right, I liked your poem, that's not an excuse for her to be so mean. She's gonna pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it's because something really personal. That's why Natsuki feels threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Yuri means well, and if you told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should, too? Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She trapped at the point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. She doesn't need it. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spur me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without word, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. She really didn't need to do that. Across the room, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. Okay. Is this word gingerly? I gingerly approach her instead of the adjacent chair? Or what is that? Gingerly? Gingerly? Like, that's gotta be gingerly, right? Gingerly? I don't know. Anyways. Gingerly approach her instead of the adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handle it well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Philby, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. Yeah, it's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Is she talking about the boob thing where her boobs grew like bigger when I was around? Is that what she's talking about? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Is that what she was talking about? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Lovely, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job impressing those I want to impress. Now to myself with a newfound determination. Lovely! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sorry, beams at me. Truly has been a while since Surya and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. See why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, lovely, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Yeah, exactly. Sigh indeed. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, the boobies, I think she's so concerned she said so shameful. Laughing face, yeah. Like, sure, you still hadn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Yeah. It's fun for her, but I'm stuck in, seems like a harem over here, bro. They're all after me. Does seem like it really needs to stop there. What? We'll just have to see what the future holds, alright? I pat her on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use sorry as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, I will tell you. I have already forgot. What they like. And how their poems are. Especially for just single word answers like they give us for the poems. But I don't know. There's some pretty sus scenes in this game, but this game seems pretty fun. But I do think right now I'm going to be... I think I am going to be ending stream though. There'll be more streams tomorrow. Might try to stream Grounded. I don't know. Never can stream Grounded because I always lag out and it's always terrible, but we will see. We got pretty far in that game. And if not, then it'll probably be Dead by Daylight or Call of Duty. Or this game again. Or Valorant. Those four. It'll be a lot of different games. It could be any of those games. All I know is I will probably stream tomorrow. And then the 29th is going to be Life is Strange. I don't know if I'm going to beat that in one day. But I will be playing that until I beat it. Okay, want to talk a few minutes before I sleep? Yeah, I mean, I'll try my best to talk for a few minutes. Yeah, I have to be up kind of early. Not really early, but kind of have to be up a little bit early too. Yeah, I'll try my best to talk for a little bit with you, Rosie. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. If you guys did enjoy the stream, I know it's Doki Doki, and it's a weird game, and not many people probably did enjoy it. If you guys did, though, please hit the like button, subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for joining, and bye.